dear students of 11th standard. Very pleasant morning. Once again, welcome back to the zoology class. We are discussing chapter number 1, the living world. Today we are going to learn what is the need for classification. Let us see now. We come across many places where things are arranged in specific categories. In supermarkets, the shelves can have rows and columns of groceries, cosmetics, toys, stationeries, snacks, and utensils. If it is not arranged in a well organized manner, customers and salespersons will waste lot of time in finding an item. In the same way, libraries also organize the books alphabetically or various categories such as autobiographies, novels, kids' stories, science fictions, etc. Likewise, it is nearly impossible to study all the living organisms, hence, it becomes necessary to devise some means and methods to make this possible. And this process is called as classification. Classification is the process by which things are grouped in convenient categories based on easily observable characters. The scientific term used for these categories is known as taxa, singular taxon. Taxa indicates categories at different level. This science of classification is called as taxonomy. Internal and external structures, along with developmental processes and ecological information of organisms, are essential for taxonomical studies. Hence, characterization, identification, nomenclature, and classification are the scientific stages for the basic taxonomy. Now let us see what is the basic need for classifications. Classification is needed to identify and differentiate closely related species, to know the variation among the species, to understand the evolution of the species, to create a phylogenetic tree among the different groups, to conveniently study the living organisms. Now let us see taxonomy and systematics. The word taxonomy is formed from two Greek words such as taxis and nomos. Taxis means arrangement and nomos means law. It is a science of arrangement of living organisms along with classification, description, identification, and naming of organisms, which includes all flora. Flora means plants, fauna means animals, including microorganisms of the world. The word taxonomy was coined by Augustine Pyramus de Candolle. Taxonomy is the theoretical study of classification with well-defined principles, rules, and procedures. Aristotle is called as father of taxonomy, and Carolus Linnaeus is the father of modern taxonomy. Now let us see what is systematics. The objectives of taxonomy and systematics are very similar. Their goal is to classify organisms with stipulated rules. The main criteria of systematics is identification, description, naming, arranging, preservation, and documentation. Apart from the above said features, evolutionary history of the species and environmental adaptations and interrelationship between the species are being investigated in systematics. Dear students, till now we discussed what is the basic need for classification, taxonomy, and systematics. Thank you.